Hi, I'm Ashley, and I'm the 7th grade counselor.
And I'm Rachel. I'm the 8th grade counselor.
And I'm Katie Schultz. I'm your school resource officer. Today we're going to talk to you about conflict resolution.
So we're making this video today after we've had some recent incidences with fights and altercations in the hallways after school. So first I want to talk to you about what you should do if you see a fight. So what should you do next? If you see a fight, you should find adult help. You should not intervene physically. You should move away from the situation, continue to class, to the bus, wherever you are going. You should not taunt, chant, or instigate the situation. You should stay out of the situation as much as you can. Do not engage. After this fight occurs, do not engage in gossip about what happened. Also, you should not video the fight. You should not discuss on social media or engage in what other people are saying on social media about the fight. You should choose to distance yourself from the situation. I don't only mean physical distance, but you do not need to engage in conversations about the fight, what led up to the fight, and what will happen afterwards. Please do not glamorize the fight or the fighters. Really, when you think about it, we just really want you to do the right thing. So one more thing we thought we should discuss with you is what you should do if you hear rumors that there will be a fight happening in school. So this is what you should do. Please tell an adult right away. If you think an adult already knows, tell someone anyway. Please do not hang around waiting for a fight to happen. Please do not spread rumors about this fight that's going to occur. Do not post on social media about the fight that you have heard will occur. And again, when you hear rumors of a fight happening in school, just think about it and do the right thing.
How to respond to unwanted behaviors that happen to you at school, on the bus, or online would be to first ignore the behavior and to not react to that person. Oftentimes, students want a reaction and are looking for you to give it to them. If you have ignored the person and you have not given a reaction and the behaviors haven't changed, then it would be really helpful for you to be direct and tell the person what it is that you want them to stop doing. And finally, if you're not seeing any results from those efforts, then it would be best to let an adult know. You can talk to myself, Mr. Buckley, or Mr. Larson, or our school resource officer, Officer Schultz.
I want to speak a little bit to you about self-defense. The message that I have for you today might be different than some of the messages that you've received elsewhere, but this is going to go along with the expectation that's expected of you here at Horizon. So let's talk a little bit about self-defense, and I'll give you some scenarios. My first scenario would be someone is threatening to fight you or to assault you. They come up to the hallway and say that they're going to beat you up. So at that point, you don't want them to strike first, so then you go ahead and hit them. Is that self-defense? I'll give you just a second to think about it. That is not self-defense. In that situation, there's many other things that we can do to remove ourselves before we get into a physical confrontation with that person. We have talked with you a little bit about what you can do, and you need to utilize some other steps before getting to a physical confrontation with that person, such as moving away from the situation, telling an adult. The second situation would be someone comes up to you in the cafeteria and they attempt to hit you and say they actually do. So right away you hit them back. Is that self-defense? No, that is not self-defense. Just because someone hits you first and then you decide to strike back, that does not automatically mean that it's going to be self-defense. In my scenario, you're in the cafeteria. There are adults all around you. You're able to move away from the fight and go and find an adult and get them to help you. It is not self-defense to immediately hit them back. Self-defense is when you're in a situation and you're being assaulted or cornered and you need to get out of the situation. Self-defense a lot of times doesn't even include, punching or kicking. It might be putting your hands in the air and saying get back or pushing that person away from you. Just because you get into a situation where somebody might be physically aggressive to you, hitting them back or even starting the fight because you don't like their words, that's not self-defense. and individuals that engage in fights here at Horizon will be consequenced.